to lose and losing are two different things, sir.
Just sprinkle a little bit of that nutritional yeast on that motherfucker. You're good.
Okay, so, no.
Okay, welcome to the Salt Mine.
I got fucking steak in there. No.
We're live with Burnt Toast, Bran, Dragnauct, Sam, the Mary Poppins looking motherfucker, and of course your host, the sexiest and the most Tatted. Thank you so much, Twister, for already a super chat. Like Bran said before we went live, you're really banking on the fact that we're not going to suck ass today. And it says
I'm not a betting man.
FFUU all. So yeah, I guess fuck all you guys. Perfect. So first video on deck is something that some weirdo sent to me.
That's not specific, Billy. You could have literally sent that to your
Is it? No.
Yes, it is. We're starting with blah.
Look at the fucking doll on the counter. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
In the real world things
You guys hear it?
No,
what the fuck are you talking about? You know, they said I was
Can you hear it now?
Ryback, but smaller than Ryback. Well, I'm only smaller than Ryback because I'm 6 inches shorter than him. In terms of lean body mass versus height, I'm actually just as big as Ryback. And if you guys go watch any of my training clips I've done this month, where you can see me standing up, walking around better, you'll get a better idea of that. If you just don't look at his delts and all.
Is that who he's saying he's just as big as?
Yeah, he's saying that he's as big as this guy if you remove like the oil and collagen implants.
Arms, and you look at his back, chest, things like that, his legs, you'll realize that this photo.
Are there timestamps where he says some really funny shit?
And it's again, his arms are bigger, his delts are bigger, but his overall muscle mass, he's actually smaller than me.
He just makes up
today
shit.
We're going to be covering none other than Jeff Seid. Now, I don't want people to think that I think
that was
Jeff
uncomfortable.
Is big because anyone who wants to question this can go ask Matt Ogus, Chris Lovato, any of the guys who have seen me in the same room in person with Jeff Seid. Jeff Seid is not big. I don't need to cover his stats because I'm convinced he adds 20 pounds to his numbers. He is nowhere near as big as the stats he puts out, and he is a lot smaller than I am personally. Now, I'm going to show you guys side by side two bodybuilders.
I was thinking maybe Rev could start doing this. Like,
yes.
Who
you know,
are both
like I know my
6
dick's
foot
bigger
tall
than this guy.
and 200 pounds. So if you put them in at about 6% body fat, that comes to 25.1 fat-free mass index. And here they are side by side.
Huh.
All right. The one on the left, you guys know, that's Serge Nubret, very, very famous bodybuilder. And then the one on the right is a natty pro. And you take someone like me, for example, when I show you the comparisons, you guys are going to laugh. Because if you run my fat-free mass index, I'm holding a bit of water, obviously, but I stepped off the scale this morning at 232 pounds.
Right there. Okay, look.
I'm 5 foot.
Stop. Okay, so there's one excuse that I love hearing from my fellow fat people is that I'm big because of the water, my water weight. There's water inside of me and here and under here. That's what it is. It's the water.
He literally has no shoulder definition, by the way.
Okay, so we just real quick, we have $5 from I'm sorry Wilson. It says Sam's mustache is the opposite of Billy's beard. It is trimmed and sculpted.
That's sophisticated.
Whatever. Fuck. Not at all like the caveman we call Billy. I just replaced the word. Fuck you. And Twitch Loken now just said, who is this gay? Sam.
Jason Blaha.
So this is a Von Helden in like the fitness and bodybuilding world.
I would say more of a Brett Keane.
Yeah, Keane's better.
More of a Keane, verging on McRae. It's all in the same related realm.
He makes shit up.
Wait, which one's lower?
That's a whole different episode of Salt Mine. Like we could spend.
Vaughn is definitely lower than Keane, who is lower than McRae. That's for sure.
If you plug me in at 25% body fat,
we won't.
Everyone always calls me obese, so let's say 25%. My fat-free mass index is up around 26. Okay, height insecurity among shorter men has historically been a problem that even made it into the history books.
Leroy's ears must be burning.
Yeah, this is some D-Roy shit, man.
like with Napoleon and us talking about the Napoleon complex. The worst thing that you can do is to allow that insecurity to eat you up and for it to make you express a fake or false overbearing confidence that shows insecurity, because then you'll be called little Napoleon. Most of you are smaller than me. I am a 100-kilo
timestamp for a
powerlifter.
future video.
A lot of you may or may not know, people write on forums, social media and things, they do point out that I am actually a lot bigger than I appear to be in videos when I'm just standing there by myself. And so you guys have someone next to me who is a fairly lean, well not really lean right now by bodybuilding standards, but lean by
Who
maybe
must live on the
normal
north
people
side of
standards,
Houston?
who's at least 250 pounds.
Yeah, Drag.
It
How
puts
do
into
you feel
perspective,
that this
I'm
guy's
not quite
been
as small
driving
as some of
this
you guys.
video?
Huh? Oh, less than an hour.
Oh, he said, how do you feel about it?
Oh, how do I feel about it? Oh, look, Tila Tequila's also here, so I can't the Houston split into segments for a reason. He stays over on his side with all the crazy people and prostitutes, and I'll stay over here. So I think it's a nice truce.
There was a rumor that he was living in a shipping container for a while.
I mean, yeah, he could. There's a lot of them here in Port of Houston.
I am.
Oh, God.
And of course, it's really amusing to me when I get comments from people saying that, well, you haven't really made very much progress for someone who knows so much about all of these different topics. You don't have very much muscle mass, when I've put on around 50 pounds of muscle in 2 years' time. And that's the exact opposite of what you want. What you need to do is to step back and assess this and say to yourself, I cannot change my height. I am the height that I am at. I have to accept it. I have to accept who I am.
I wish I had your 6'2" fucking video.
I want, like, he needs to make a short penis acceptance video too. I think that'd be great.
It's the next logical step here.
Is it just me or his biceps and forearms shaped super gnarly? Like they're very strangely shaped, right?
It might just be the background. I don't know.
I think because he has no shoulder definition, it's all just rotating forward.
You think he's just like
Yeah,
that?
he's trying to show as much shoulder as he possibly can. So he's doing like something like this and
Yeah, 'cause he
trying.
looks like he's kind of like hunching like this, right?
Yeah.
Poor posture
If
and
you can't
Popeye
accept
arms.
who you are, then there's no way you're going to convince other people that it's not an issue, and then your insecurities are going to show through and you're going to have that Napoleon complex. What I recommend that you do, first of all, is tell yourself in your mind regularly, oftentimes look in the mirror, say my height doesn't matter. You need to express it out loud, believe it. That it
As a
is
fellow short
not
guy,
an
that's
issue,
not
that it
true.
absolutely doesn't matter.
Agreed.
It's not.
We do have the next guy on deck is also a short person who is crazy.
Is it D-Roy?
No.
It's John.
Yeah, new tonight, concerns over mystery gunk falling from the sky. What on earth is it?
7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville is live in Harrison Township tonight where people want some answers. Aaron.
Carolyn and Steven, they certainly want answers. Nobody knows what this stuff is. It's certainly a mystery out here. Residents, like you said, they're angry. They're demanding answers tonight.
Holy code
Just take a
switch
look at
back
what they're
there.
dealing with out here. Take a look at
Greg,
the
how do you
driveway.
feel
You can
about
see
that?
it's coated in this substance. Residents out here, they've called the fire department, the
I don't know
DEQ.
what to make of this guy.
They don't believe this is bird droppings. Residents out here just want to know where this all came from. I mean, what's your concern about this substance? That it could be dangerous?
My concern is that this darkened substance could be flowing forth from an even darker source. Much like the frogs in Exodus, this palpable plague of viscous...
It gets better. It gets
Oh,
better.
could be foretelling of a
Chuck,
graven
the
prophecy
fucking bit.
soon to be fulfilled. I don't know. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. Ha 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 ha.
There's a warning from residents behind that laughter.
That guy's
in this
my
Harrison
hero.
Township
It gets
neighborhood.
better.
At least 5 to 7 homes covered in a tar-like substance.
Fairly solid, but it's petroleum based.
It's fucking
And we don't know
venom.
exactly what it is.
Some at first wondered if it was bird droppings, but the consistency shows otherwise.
And if a bird pooped, how in the heck would it poop like that?
Not quite bird or man, but something.
I love how they don't go to a veterinarian. Just go to some random fat white chick. Just like, I think that this doesn't look like bird poop. Okay, Karen. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Wilson said, Bahaha had to move away from Kentucky, so Suplex City can't get a hold of him. It's kind of like living in Delaware. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Loken. He should be shit for using a pic of Socrates.
More akin to a beast, a soaring serpent who has taken to the airways by many, many names before. The Knights of Templar named him Baphomet, the Zoroastrians called him Asmodeus, but only I have faced the beast Mono Aubert Mono. Only I know his truest title.
You know it's a boring news day when you just let him ramble.
Onyx the Fortuitous, Slayer of the Bright Realm,
I'm
and
pretty sure this guy edits himself into news footage.
of the
though.
Mothman.
This neighborhood is close to self-rich airbases. Slow-flying aircraft is not unusual.
This guy's my
They want
hero,
more
by the way.
investigators to come out here. They also want someone to deal with this mess.
With each mucousy globule splattering on porch and carriage, the quietest message becomes more clear. We are on the eve of the Mothman's return.
Bucka Melanoma asked, what did Blaha do now? Nothing. That was the greatest hits.
And in nary but a fortnight, his incendiary homecoming will be nigh. His doomsayer's call will echo through the darkened sky, caw-caw, and he will soar on a wingspan greater than my two dads, laying together head-to-head on a car bed, with talons sharper than Riser's wit, and feathers softer than Evigan's coiffed pomp. In a cryptozoological reckoning he will come, first raining down his Stygian excrement as a warning, but soon loosing his red-eyed judgment out over the land. And in this time of swooping shadows and fading light, a hero must rise to face the beast, but not through earthly might or heavenly prayer, but through love. KTWK is the motto of this man, and when the Mothman is in his sights, with kindness I will kill. And just like Braveheart Lion, I will stand with my Care Bear belly protruding with pride, and I will show them in a stare to end the ages, my crown and heart emblazoned on my ticklish torso as I proclaim in the transcendent words of Bradley Noel, love's what I got, don't start a riot, you'll feel it when the dance gets hot.
What do you say to that?
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Mothman's pretty cool.
So for now, the mystery continues.
This guy's my
In Harrison
hero.
Township, Aaron Baskin.
No, but here's the best part.
Yeah, disturbing, Aaron. Thank you.
Now
Like
through April
this
10th,
Christ
get an
Lord,
exclusive
not the
Onyx
man.
Loves Mothman die-cut sticker when you become serpent who has taken to the airways by many, many names before. The Knights of Templar named
Oh
him
God,
Baphomet.
it's Shanny and
The
Red.
Zoroastrians called him Asmodeus, but only I have faced the beast Mono Aubert Mono. Only I know his truest title and his most meaningful moniker, for I am Onyx the Fortuitous, Slayer of the Bright Realm, and Hunter of the Mothman.
This guy rules.
This neighborhood
I don't like Satan at all.
I love Rev. This guy is like,
to deal with this mess.
What is
Splattering on porch and carriage, the quietest message becomes more clear. We are on the eve of the Mothman's return, and in nary but a fortnight his incendiary homecoming will be nigh. His doomsayer's call will echo through the darkened sky, caw-caw, and he will soar on a wingspan greater than my two dads, laying together head-to-head on a car bed, with talons sharper than Riser's wit, and feathers softer than Evigan's coiffed pomp. In a cryptozoological reckoning he will come, first raining down his Stygian excrement as a warning, but soon loosing his red-eyed judgment out over the land. And in this time of swooping shadows and fading light, a hero must rise to face the beast, but not through earthly might or heavenly prayer, but through love. KTWK is the motto of this man, and when the Mothman is Care Bear belly protruding with pride, Noel loves what I got.
No, Rev says something at the end.
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ, he's coming back.
Come on.
the fuck does that have to do with Jesus Christ? Like, it's a fucking, the guy's ranting about the Mothman and obviously trolling the news. Like,
did someone crucify the Mothman?
Like, I don't.
Look, man, save the Mothman. That's
Whatever.
all I'm saying. He died for our flypaper, really. I mean, we designed that shit. But come on.
Thanks, Rev. I was enjoying that. Thanks.
Well, there was a Mothman prophecy, so I guess I can see the connection, you know?
So for now, the mystery continues. In Harrison
But what
Township,
is this
Aaron
black
Baskin-
shit falling out of the sky, folks?
Yeah, disturbing.
Folks. Folks.
You can't cut me off like that. Your queen must
Billy, you
be
used a very
addressed.
slimming frame
You're the
on
one who
Shanny.
decided to make me queen of heaven. So anyway, I shall speak.
Fucking
Don't
what?
silence me because you don't like what you're about to hear.
Pause.
You're being a
Does she have more moles now? Is
Hey,
that
dude,
me?
you haven't seen the end of this. No.
fucking child. Anyway,
I have, unfortunately.
I have officially taken my role, my cup, as who I am. I know who I am. So
Do you?
anyway, as your
Morbidly obese
queen,
woman?
please, listen up. Donald Trump, you need to listen to this, sir.
You gotta tag the White
reopening
House.
up the country is a huge mistake.
Holy shit.
Okay, you want to
Wait, is
know
she going
why?
anti-Trump with this one?
China
is she right?
reopened, and guess what just happened? The death toll just went up 50% with people dying of corona because they
Pause.
opened up too quickly.
Yeah, but that, like, the numbers out of China are so fucking wonky because their government is psychotic. Like,
Sure.
I really don't think we can trust the death tolls coming out of China. Like, am I alone in this thought? Like,
No.
does anyone trust any of their stats? Like, I fucking don't.
No, like I trust it as much as I trust someone who's holding an extra odor blocker Vagisil.
I trust him about as far as I can throw Shanny.
That's really not far, Bran. Wait, can you throw Shanny? Bran, do you have secret deadlifting abilities that I don't know about? Because I don't even think Billy could throw Shanny.
No, I couldn't.
Billy, what can you lift? Like 270? Sound about right?
No, my deadlifts, I start with 285. So most likely
Yeah,
I'm in the 4. And probably not now. I haven't done deadlifts in about 3 weeks now, but yeah. And I don't trust her 275.
No, there's no chance that she is a pound below 350.
I told you don't do
I can
this.
lift
You're
her.
going to let people
Throwing
die.
is a different thing.
And this is what's going to happen. As soon as you said those words out of your mouth, I'm going to let the
$10 from Loken again. I don't know what you do for a living, but thank you for doing it. Jesus does not like moles, Shanny. You haven't seen the end of this video.
governors decide if it's open or closed now.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
flooded the beaches in Florida. Everyone, because they're
Pause.
fucking idiots.
That's Florida. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Also, Shannon, have you heard of the 10th Amendment? No, you haven't. Like,
no.
Stupid. But, like, the 10th Amendment means that any right that isn't enumerated for the federal government is left to the states and local municipalities. So, yeah, this is what the governors can decide. And you know what? Like, personally, I wouldn't mind if a large part of Florida just realized how stupid it was.
They're not going to do that. Yeah.
No, it's Florida.
Everyone.
Like this looks like respectable facial hair in Florida.
Rev's facial hair looks like respectable facial hair in Florida.
Yeah, big time. Big time. You
It looks
messed
like
up.
respectable pubic hair.
Time, and you're gonna see a bunch of fucking deaths. But here's the thing, you did it kind of smart. You kind of did it smart because, see, the reopening up of the states doesn't involve you at all. It involves the governors. So the governors are going to be put on
She got
blame
that
for
wrong.
the massive amount of deaths that you caused instead of you. But I'm going to remember, Mr. President, it was you that said it was them that could open it up or not. It was you. Okay? Like it or
No, it was
not,
the US
like it or
Constitution,
not,
John.
Mr. President, you can't take the responsibility away that you are the leader of this country, which means you are the leader of all 50 states, and you have to protect the people, even though the governors are fucking morons. So why don't you think of the people first instead of the governors? Why don't you go and do your executive powers that you can, that's never been done in America, and do your fucking job and save Americans' lives? Strip Congress of their pay. First of all, that's what you do, Mr. President, and that's what you will do in the name of Jesus Christ.
Pause.
You're going to strip Congress of their pay.
Shanny, the president can't do that. All appropriations and funding are through Congress. That's what those
Hush.
bills have.
The
That's
Queen
like-
of Heaven has spoken.
Like, this is literally third grade fucking civics, right?
There's a system of checks and balances, or
Yeah,
what are
there's
you
a
talking
system
about?
of checks and balances and federalism. Like,
Well, she gets her checks from Rev, so
dude, how do you think, like, so this crossed my mind, right? We're in the midst of like the biggest stock market crash since the fucking since the Great Depression, right? Like it's surpassed the Great Recession, right?
Yeah, by a mile.
Yeah. So like all of
Yeah.
his liquidity, like doesn't have that much liquidity. All of his equities in fucking stocks. Like he must be. They must be fucked right now.
they bring that up in a minute too, man. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, go.
And they're going to give Americans what they need. And they're going to help Americans. And you're going to help Americans. And you're going to sue the fuck out of China for what the fuck they did to us. Every single one of you are going to pay. And you're all going to be held accountable to the Lord Almighty, my Father in heaven, my one and only Father, the only Father that I ever truly known, him, God.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Wilson just had a great point via super chat. Trump opening the country back is a mistake. Backup is a mistake because that means a certain pair of somebodies take themselves back to court.
Yahweh, Yeshua HaMashiach. You're going to be held accountable for every death that dies. After this, it's going to be on your head, Mr. President.
Every death that dies.
You reopening up the country and giving powers to the governors to do stupid, fucking, ignorant, dumbass shit because they're dumbass redneck hicks, especially in fucking Florida. You're going to kill people, Mr. President. But you just was like, I don't want the blame, so I'm just going to shift it off the governors. No, you said it. You gave the power to the governors. You don't need to give the power to the governors. You
Trump
can tell
wrote the
them and be a
Constitution.
fucking man. Get your balls
She
back,
believes that.
Mr. President, because I know you have them. Get your balls back, Mr. President, and tell
Has
these
she
little
seen
whiny
them?
governors to suck it
Probably.
up and shut the fuck up. Simple as that. Or do I have to leave the country now? Because everyone seems to be
Pause.
What- She's leaving Japan.
Guys, look, Shanny, you can't lead shit. You can't run your own kitchen when making mac and cheese.
She put nutritional yeast in there, so
Look,
sit
we're
the
not going
fuck
to talk
down.
about the nutritional yeast again. Like, that was terrible. Like,
Oh, would you
know what
believe that the
amazing
kids
about
got the
Shanny?
scraps?
It's the thing that amazes me consistently is just like the confidence that she has, right? Like it's very consistent that like she believes she could do better. And it's like, Shanny, you're morbidly obese. Like you can't even run your own body, let alone running a country.
It's called narcissism.
Oh, black people do coke. Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you. I can't really read that name. It's too tiny. All right.
Yeah, that's why, Billy.
Yeah, thank you.
Do your job.
Look, we have demonstrated via X Hamster that there are a lot of people that don't deserve to be alive.
I stand by that. I stand by.
Lives go at risk. Oh, the economy is going to fail. Who cares? Who cares? At least we have our lives. We may not have the money, but we have our lives. I think that's a little bit more important than fucking money. Oh, but we need money to survive. No, you don't. No, you
proved
don't.
that.
People
All
survive
right.
thousands of
You
years.
first, bitch.
Dude, she has lots of time she could survive without, eating.
Oh,
so she's fine.
Without money.
Do you see the
thousands
the
of
super
years?
chat?
Maybe
I'm
try to
sorry,
convert.
Wilson.
Maybe this is a
No,
good
you wanna read it?
opportunity
No, I
to
don't.
convert our society to a moneyless society. That would be a good opportunity to do. To use that.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Wilson said Sam doesn't want to talk about nutritional yeast. It reminds him of what his mustache smells like.
No, my mustache smells fine. I just took a shower. What do you think? I don't fucking condition my fucking
I think the
facial
second you
hair,
get out of the
fucking
shower,
animal.
it goes away, and the nutritional yeast smell goes right back in.
That's not how physics works, Billy.
Well, no, that's just my headcanon.
I guess the economy of Roddenberry, the type of economy he used.
What?
You know,
What?
use his thought power.
Gene
Roddenberry created
Talking
the
about
fucking
the Star
iPhone.
Trek guy?
Yeah.
He created the iPhone.
But wait, like,
what?
Wait, how does like a
Oaken said what
$900
Wilson says.
Walmart haul fit into like that a moneyless economy?
Right now we had 2 votes that your mustache smells like nutritional yeast.
You don't know. You're not near my mustache.
Logan just gave me $5 and I agree with her.
Attractive girl. Or just semi. It's a quarantine. I'm lonely. Let's
Plausible deniability.
Even when it isn't a quarantine, you're still lonely.
Is that natural resources?
Shut it,
currency,
Billy.
or what did they use credits?
Everyone decided one day to just pick up and work together and do things for the benefit of all
That's communism, bitch.
mankind. Oh, but see, here's the thing. That requires everyone to do their job.
That you haven't had a job.
You don't have a fucking job, you fat slob. Like, what are you talking about? This requires everyone to do their job.
Is she trying to see the mole in the middle of her forehead?
Oh, dude, don't. Like, because what your expectation right here is like here for that mole.
Is it?
Wait.
Me, or are there like divots in her forehead?
Dude, it gets so much better. Trust me. Okay, by the end of this video, you're gonna piss yourself.
People are assholes. So I guess the judgment of God is gonna come. So I guess you could continue to make numbers lower than what they are and change numbers and switch numbers around.
Dude,
and
she
not
keeps on
show
getting
what
weird
the
things
number
right.
is
It's
anymore
weird.
on Twitter because it's that
Yeah.
fucking high.
I'm confused.
You know, China's death rate just went up 50%. Or Mr. President, you are part of what the conspiracy theorists say, and you are part of the cabal, and you're part of bringing in the New World Order. Which one is it, Mr. President?
Labak.
Which one are you an honest, decent man who wants to save lives, or are you ones that want to kowtow to these idiots who eat babies?
She just pointed at herself.
Which one
with
are
the
you, Mr. President?
What?
Shanny,
Which one are
you've
you?
eaten so many baby back ribs in your time. Like, what do you?
To answer your question, Burnt Toast, that would be Democrats. And Democrats are also the ones not trying to open their states.
Huh.
Yeah, weird.
But eating babies,
Yeah, that's because they want to stay home to eat babies, I think. Maybe. I don't know. The canon's weird. Like, she does this weird thing where she gets a lot of things right sometimes, and then a lot of wrong, and then like 1 or 2 things right.
You mispronounced that. She got a lot wrong.
And then just fucking like she's about to fly off the handle, and I don't know what happened.
I wonder. I truly wonder. But I will know that the Lord thy God will judge everything you do at this very moment. Tick, 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 tick. Time is running out. There's not much time left, and you know it.
That's a fat ass finger.
You talked to the Pope. He told you what was going on, what he was seeing through Lucifer.
What?
Did anyone know that there's string filaments that are plasma? These string filament plasmas that are surrounding the sun right now.
Wait, what the
like
fuck
the
is
sun
string filament
from the past?
And it's circling the sun.
It's like she watches movies and then she takes bits and pieces from those movies and believes that it's real.
I think she's thinking of solar flares.
What movies do we want to send Shanny and see like if she absorbs it?
Black Panther.
The Blob.
She'll be making videos about Wakanda. In no time. I wonder if she has anything.
What is she gonna be? One of the rhinos in Wakanda?
No, dude, she's definitely trying to buy a plane ticket to Wakanda, and Rev's wet brain ass like, have a good vacation. He's like, yeah, I'm taking the train down to Wakanda. And I thought you were flying. Yeah, I'm flying to get there.
Let's send her like Clueless and pretend that when she takes off the glasses, you know.
Oh, she was pretty the whole time.
Being
what this has been Shallow Hal?
Yeah, or something.
Oh God, no! Keep playing. Don't leave it here.
I don't want to see this shit. I need more.
Logan said, "No, Shanny, your time is running out."
That face you make when you find the last Twinkie in the cabinet.
We're all gonna die. And you know what? At the end of the day, this whole life, this whole thing, this whole scenario that we are under is just a test to see how we are morally. Where are you morally, Mr. President? I do wonder.
Now?
Get your balls back. You know you have them. You're
Wait,
motherfucking
now?
Donald
This
Trump.
guy said he could grab
Don't
a
let these
woman by the
motherfuckers
pussy.
do what they did to Obama do to you. I saw Obama. Amazing man. When he first came to be in 2004 in the Democratic National Convention. Amazing.
You just think about his dick.
And then the bureaucrats got to him. And the Democrats got to him. And the Republicans got to him. And everything that he promised and everything he could be fell apart. Because he kowtowed to them. And now you're doing it.
Them.
It was the
You're
right
doing
way
it.
the first time.
Oh. Don't do that to me, Mr. President. Don't break my heart like that. You're Donald Trump.
Wait.
You never let any motherfucker tell the truth.
Doesn't she claim to have cardiomyopathy? So wouldn't her heart already be broken? I mean, this is besides the fact that she's a very sloppy 400 pounds.
She claimed it at one point.
You what to do. Get out of my face, you disappoint me, Mr. President.
I'll be right back in 1 minute. I'm let the other videos run. I'm going to be back.
Not by their people. They eat babies. Do you want your grandchildren to be eaten by them?
Tell them about Mel Gibson dropping the bombshell, man.
He already knows.
Yeah, they know.
What?
You all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going. Your queen will go. I know I'm protected by God. No one can kill me except me. Well, I can't even kill me. He can kill me. I can't kill me. See, this is a mark by God. You see the try mark of it?
But God really fucked you.
God marking me. And he put this mark on my face to protect me from death. See, because I'm supposed to be his fire. I'm supposed to be the one who speaks.
It's the mark of the yeast.
As they say.
The nutritional
And that's what you're going to get, is a prophetess.
God is fucked.
As limited as my words can be, and as flawed my words can be, I'm still speaking his truth, his words, his might. And there's nothing you can do about it. So get your balls back, Mr. President. And go take care of the American people and don't give the power to the governors. They're all part of the problem. They're part of the problem. The people who are protesting in Michigan are complete and utter fucking morons because obviously they have not looked at what's been going on in this pandemic and actually really researched it.
But you have.
If they were wise, they wouldn't be doing this fucking protesting and would stay at fucking home. I know it's hard. I know you're having trouble feeding your kids and shit. But you really need to think about this fucking virus, okay? We've only had 3.5 million tests given out to American citizens, and a third of them posted as positive of COVID. So a third of the people being tested are coming up positive, which tells you that it's a lot of the population that has COVID and don't realize they have COVID. And here you are going around protesting like fucking idiots, spreading germs around. Oh, we're doing it in our car. Yeah, like that really helped. Why don't you just do as your fucking government tells you to do and stop being fucking dumbasses?
The same government
Oh, we want
that
to go
you
out
didn't
and
trust in the
party. We
last
gotta
video.
go out and
Exactly.
do all
Wait,
this
isn't-
stupid ass shit and
You mean the
waste our
same government that
time.
has you on DV charges, right? Right, Shanny?
While there's going to be lives lost, yours included. But no, you have to defy the government. The government is telling you this shit for a reason. This shit is hardcore. Yes, you get news reports that there are some hospitals that are empty.
Bitch, you are a walking contradiction.
You get reports that it's not as bad as you think it is. Yes, you get those stupid fucking reports. But if you look at the numbers, if you look at the people being tested positive and look at the rate of how many people are being tested positive, it would scare you shitless and make you think a little twice or 3 times or 4 times, maybe 5 times before you want to go out the goddamn door. I think it's time to be fucking wise, people. I think it's time not to.
She's just mad because she can't fit out the goddamn door.
Yeah. Like, listen, I'm sorry, Shanny. Most of us don't have to have a crane, like, fucking crane us at the door.
I think it's time for her to wear one of those bras that she buys.
Okay,
like,
yeah, what's the deal, Shanny? Like, you don't have good tits. And I know this because I hate myself.
I know tits.
No.
This ain't it.
Burnt Toast knows why.
Buck melanoma blasting salt mine while in the backyard whilst grilling. I heard it's okay to put charcoal in a gas grill. Can anyone confirm or deny this, please? Anyone?
Sounds sound to me. You know?
I mean, it sounds like something G-Man would do, but I don't know.
It also sounds like something you're gonna
have
to clean
faster.
Yeah, let us know how that goes.
We all know you don't take baths or showers. I'm assuming that's to Sam's mustache.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
here.
Fucking checkers sound drop.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
To go and play, let's go and bash the government at this time. It's really stupid to bash the government at this time.
You were just bashing the government, you fat cow.
By the way, Billy, you were gone, but the mole being her mark of the yeast, so to speak, is fucking fantastic.
Oh,
Thank you for that.
No problem, dude.
Listen to what they're telling you to do. They're trying to do this to save your fucking stupid lives. But you know what? I think you're too fucking stupid to actually survive this type of situation. Maybe we should just let you fucking morons go out there and circulate this germ all over. And then the whole plate of stupidity is self-corrected because you all killed each other. Because you're dumb. Because you don't listen. Because you're children.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she made a video all about how people should catch corona as a punishment for criticizing her.
She also doesn't seem to understand that people who aren't involved in these protests will, as a result, get it as well.
Loken said, hopefully Rev does the right thing and Shanny has the worst targeted individual.
Because you can't fucking grow up.
She kind of can't help but be a targeted individual. She's
You
always
don't
in the
work
way.
for a living, Shanny.
Why do you think the government looks at civilians as fucking threats? Because of morons like you. The more you're going to threaten the government, the more the government's going to push back onto you. Do you not realize that's how it works? Do you not realize that's the game we've been playing for a really long time with the government? Do you realize if you just cooperate with the government and just allow them to do their goddamn jobs, things would get better? But since you don't want to cooperate with the government, since you want to just be a fucking stubborn dumbass idiots who probably never had any fucking business with the government, you probably never had any experience with the government or how it fucking works or how fucking in shit's luck you are because of
That's how it works.
In shit's luck.
Wasn't she the one that doesn't know the powers of the executive branch in literally the last video?
Yeah, this is the same person who doesn't know what federalism is.
Yes. Here you bash fucking Trump, bash fucking Trump, bash fucking Trump, bash fucking Trump, and now you want money from him. Give us money, give us money. You get money.
Nancy Pelosi with $2. This hut wants these hands.
Go catch these paws.
Who would win it? I gotta believe that just on the cardio advantage alone, Nancy Pelosi would slaughter fucking Shanny in a fight, and Nancy Pelosi's like 8,000 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. If Shanny gets one lucky hit in, Pelosi may crumble, you know?
Yeah, but that's a really lucky hit. Like,
true.
Like you're betting on the fact that Shanny doesn't get tired halfway through the swim.
We've seen her sexual performance, and I got to say that she's pretty
Can we
good.
not reference that, man? Can we not? Like, I don't want to talk about that. That's still a scarring experience.
Do you need counseling?
Yes. I feel like I do, but I feel like I can't explain it to anyone because I volunteered for it.
And then like 6 counselors and the fucking
Drag gets counseling for whatever the military did to him, so it's the same thing.
There you go.
Yeah, no, the Shanny shit's worse. Like I can explain going to the
It's not
military.
enough money. It's not enough
tribal.
money. You get more money. Oh no, I can't. No, you're still fucking shitty fucking president. And here you have the fucking Democrats always holding fucking money back. No, wait. We have these other interests that we got to put this money into. They're really good for the country, these special interests.
Money for liberal college.
Yeah, that wasn't happening on both sides of the aisle, sure.
Yeah, does she not understand that like part of that was actually to structure how we were giving out loans so that we could give them more to small businesses than corporations?
No, she does not know that.
Yeah, like the obvious thing. Like I love these like contrarian Republicans who are like, why would they hold up this bill to just shell out money? It's like, I thought you were fiscal conservatives. Like, what's going on here?
$10 from Loken again. It says
Logan,
quote,
you realize you can't write these off on your taxes.
quote unquote sexual performance. And yes, you can. We have a Jew in the house. And I'm pretty sure a German out there really like that.
Called it too.
Fuck you.
Fuck off. Eat a dick.
Who's your buddy said, I'd assume if Shanny lifted her arms above her heart, they immediately go numb and drop.
It's my fibro.
I love what Jeffrey B in the chat says. It says, Shanny eats $1,200 a month. Sorry, typo. I meant to say week. Drag, do you remember when we went through and we did it like a back of the hand calculation on how much money Shanny and Rev must be spending every week on Uber Eats?
Yeah, I think it was at least a grand. It
was something near that. It was like something in the realm of like what I pay for rent.
Yeah, that's why they fucking canceled their account.
Yeah, no, you mean Uber Eats said, no, you can't order from us no more. Our drivers are tired. They need to sleep.
The money wasn't even worth it anymore. Holy shit.
Folks, my wife is
my
hungry.
God. All of you fucking human beings are fucking stupid and you all deserve this. Every single one of you. Because you don't
Including
listen.
you.
You don't listen to facts. You say, oh, we're all science-minded, but let's reopen the country and all fucking infect people. But here's the thing. I question if COVID is actually a virus because why would they be testing our genomes?
Just go ahead and hock a loogie live on your fucking video.
Virus.
Wait. Okay, I know one of you two nerds can answer that question.
Treg.
Huh?
SARS-CoV-2 is an RNA virus. So what do you need to sequence in order to verify its presence at the well, you don't actually sequence, right? You just do an RT-PCR.
Just mute his mic now. He's not going to stop. Just mute his mic.
I can't, and I'm not going to.
It's like, you're supposed to know these things. See, this is why I call you a fucking glorified beaker washer.
Look, I
love undergrad. It's our version of slave labor. We'll give you like 0.25 of like, we'll give you a ball hair of a credit hour in order to do our bitch work.
And that's how it works. That's how an undergrad.
Shout out to the German in the audience. You know who you are.
I'm half paying attention and half.
Hey, what was the last time you guys made a promise with the Germans?
No, it was the last time that they made a promise to us and they delivered.
Anybody else want to go get some Dickies and fucking tiki torches?
Don't you think they could see it under a microscope?
Already have the tiki torches.
They're testing.
They
our
have
genes.
seen it
This
under
is
a
some
microscope.
kind of like genealogy.
See a virus under the microscope?
It's only under an electron microscope, which is not practical for testing. So
why would you? Okay.
Sam will not replace us. Sam will not replace us. What?
Really, Billy? Really, Billy?
What?
Dude,
What
this
happened?
is like a fat version of what showed up to those rallies.
That would be the version that showed up to the rallies. I get it. You saw the skinny ones up front. They're what we call the golden beats, and then you put the shittier beats behind them.
Yeah, the only time that they would know you're Puerto Rican is when you seasoned your food.
And then I'm murdered.
I actually got into an argument with a white nationalist when G+ still existed over, like, he was getting, do you remember, Drag, you remember Aaron, right?
Aaron Von Terrace?
Yeah, the guy who, he basically was bitching that, like, why don't people recognize, like, white food as, like, a delicacy? I'm like, dude, are you saying that French people and fucking Italian people aren't white? And then he said, like, no, I mean, like, the middle of the country. Well, you mean where mayonnaise sandwiches and fried bologna count as cuisine?
Beef stroganoff.
Hey, don't shit on Hamburger Helper. Okay, so $10 from Loken. It is a pain pill nose drip. She'll never blow her nose. And $5 from Buck Melanoma. Anybody else feel like wasting $40 on replicating that mouthing watering mac and cheese recipe?
No. No. I don't know.
No. Look, if you guys super chat, if one of you super chats $500 to the Geek Room and I receive at least 200 of it,
you're not.
Then I will do that.
Everything always goes back to money with you. I don't
Sounds
know
like
what
a pyramid scheme to me.
He never said he'd eat it, though. He
Drake,
said he'd
there's a
replicate
reason
it.
why, despite the fact
you would
that
have to
all
eat it.
Germans wanted to annihilate my people, we're still on top, and you guys are having debates.
Yeah,
over
but
whether
you
Fetty Wap-
specifically, though.
Well, don't you talk about Fetty Wap.
Yeah, but you specifically, though. Like, you're the riffraff of Jews.
No, I'm not.
Technology type
That
fucking
just why it was
virus, new
bad with
type of
money.
virus we haven't heard about.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Or maybe it could be just radiation
don't know.
poisoning, and that would make a lot more sense why they're
5G.
testing our genomes.
5G.
Because our sun's about to fucking explode, which is really one
Yeah.
good reason why they would want.
What? She keeps on, dude. This is like the fourth time she said that.
5G.
Yeah, the sun is about to explode.
I just.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
Oh,
You can't. The people who are in threats because of morons like you, the more you're going to threaten the government, the more fucking virus, new type of virus we haven't heard about. Or maybe it could be just radiation poisoning.
That was a lot of fun,
And
to
that
be
would
honest with
make a lot more sense why they're testing our genomes.
I'm
our
sorry.
sun's
Wilson
about
said
to
Sam
fucking
needs
explode,
$200 in
which
Jew
is
gold.
really one a good reason why they would want us indoors so we're not infected by this massive amount of radiation every time you go outdoors. You wonder why you feel sick when you go outdoors like you're gonna vom?
I don't.
I don't
That
feel
sun
sick.
is
No,
Wait,
that's
pause it.
diabetes and you
Jenny.
moving.
Jenny, none of us feel sick just for fucking moving outdoors.
For a walk today. It was
You-
beautiful. I
You
felt
know how when
great.
you walk 10 feet, you want to pass out and die? That's
Oh, they must. I know what you're talking about. Mount Fuji must have prematurely blown while they're in Japan, right? That's all the soot.
Is
That's
this the
why.
one where they admit they're not in Japan?
I hope so.
killing us.
Please.
Why do you think we're having these winters right now? Why is winter happening in spring? Could it be the fact that there was a bunch of planes that's been going over our head, putting a bunch of freaking metal in our sky to go and soften?
Wait, chemtrails?
What?
There's metal in the sky?
$2 from Buck Melanoma. My genes explode when she talks about science.
Yeah, I referenced my ex-hamster quote on that one.
Oh, here you go.
Look, we have demonstrated via X Hamster
OnlyFans
that there are a lot of people that don't deserve to be alive.
And the other out of context quote.
No, it's because the other two are trannies.
All right.
Stand by both.
Two of his dates.
What?
It was a reference to some of his dates on Bumble.
Yo, fuck you.
I
you
don't
go.
want to know the difference.
I'm sorry. You have an average-looking wife.
Ouch!
And an average dick length.
That's all I got to say.
Glow of the fucking
Period.
sun getting hotter and hotter, and here,
what it does
Trump
in the
doesn't know what
spring.
to fucking do. Let's call it the
What's
coronavirus.
that, Brent?
I said the sun gets hotter and hotter when you're in spring going into summer. That's like called summer.
Shanny's worst enemy.
Tides go in, tides go out.
I don't like. I think she has a grudge against the two natural forces that plague her the most: gravity and just I don't know.
Thermodynamics.
Yeah.
She needs global warming to stop because she's pissed off every time she walks outside and she smells like bacon.
Drag, your average-looking wife messaged me on Facebook. Don't get your ass kicked. Period.
Yeah. Oh, that's why she's over here giggling. Okay.
People don't know. We're fucking quoting G-Man.
Period.
It's the invisible enemy. We'll call it the invisible enemy because radiation is technically fucking invisible.
So's a virus.
You know, I've been telling you about this sun.
I think she thinks when nuclear radiation goes off in like a fucking a power plant, it like glows green and shit.
Shut up, Billy. You didn't go to nuke school.
Fair enough.
And for a really long time.
I don't know how to check a gauge at
I'm
all.
telling you, look out in the sky, people.
A long
look
time.
up, people. For a really long time. And
Oh, dude, I feel so bad for God when the rapture happens and he has to rapture her. That's gonna be difficult.
Might take a few attempts.
Who's to say she would get raptured, Billy?
Fair, but that would be like a lunar eclipse, though. Like when she gets right to that right spot.
Is that a part of her theology though? Hold on, because she talks about getting a glorified body. So is that part of the rapture story? I have no idea.
All this is just a test. It doesn't matter how many Reese's.
Is that what's supposed to be
peanut butter cup
glorified?
sheets.
No, this is her fuck it like beater body. She's waiting to get the real one.
Yeah, she's talked about it a few times. Like this is like she likes to bring it up, and I'm wondering how that body looks and how fast it'll take her to wreck it.
Well, she did say in that one video where she quit porn, quote unquote porn, that God threw her into porn. So if he's that strong, I'm pretty sure he can rapture her, Billy.
God, wait. God threw her into porn.
Yes.
Those are her exact
That's
words.
what she said.
Exact words. You saw it last week. I live next to her in Denver. It snowed yesterday.
Really?
It was a nuclear winter.
If this person's telling the truth, how for real, how close do you actually live to her?
That's Loken, by the way.
Is that Loken?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude,
is the
how
gravity
much
off in that
money
area?
do you have?
Please tell me you own some local restaurants. No, actually,
Why does it come back to food with you? Jesus Christ!
Because it's Shanny. We're literally talking about Shanny.
Wait, you look at her and you think I want to eat more food?
Yes.
Really? Look at her. That's the result. That's the end point.
Buck Melanome just said, I just G-manned half my arm hair off checking the old lady's gas grill for serious.
It was a good deed.
How about here in these YouTube streets, man?
now our seasons are just, you don't know if it's summer, spring, or fucking fall, or fucking winter now. You don't know what it is.
That's not true. You can walk outside, you fat fuck.
Fucking spring. God damn it.
Oh, let me go back a few seconds. Fuck.
She has to save all those G's
Look up, people,
for this.
for a really long time, and now our seasons are just, you don't know if it's summer, spring, or fucking fall, or fucking winter now. You don't know what it is anymore.
$6.99 funny money. The rapture already happened. No one was saved because all religions are wrong.
That's fair.
Yeah, I could buy that.
You know why?
Thank you, no
Europe
reason.
is doing this like Jesus said.
Or
it
no
was gonna
direction, my
do.
bad.
It's wobbling back and forth like a
No
drunken
reading.
man. The fucking earth is so fucking confused. People are fucking confused. And why is the earth wobbling back and forth? Could it be possible
Because you moved from
gravitational
Colorado
field
to
from the
Japan.
sun affecting how our earth is moved? I don't know.
Wait a second. Pause.
Yep.
In a video she just did that I was able to get, but she has since deleted it, she started talking about how she believed in flat Earth. So why is it now she believes in a globe Earth?
She rotates between the two.
She rotates.
Speaking about rotating, I'm sorry, Wilson gave me gave us $2. God put his shoulder in it and rolled her to prawn.
Little elbow grease.
No, I don't know. You science-minded people out there, since I'm so fucking stupid.
Yes.
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Science
And
proved
now
that.
we have this coronavirus, aka corona. You know what the corona is? The outer layer of the sun.
Yeah.
Well, what about if the corona of the sun is beginning to hit us a little bit? A little smacks. You ever wonder what that lake of fire is, people?
Not at all.
Wait, stop.
Called the second
Yes,
death
because
for a
lakes
reason.
are
We are going to be
usually
here.
above us.
We're going to be wanting to. We'll probably be in our houses. I'm thinking because of the Bible, probably 5 months, because the Bible says for 5
Kenny,
months
you've
they're
been
going
in
to
your
be wanting
house
to.
for a year. You don't go out except to be white trash at Dave & Buster's, and I realize that is redundant because you're at Dave & Buster's.
Prophecy.
Die, but they won't. I know. I've tried very hard to die. It didn't work quite well.
Stop scratching your arm.
But anyway.
Stop.
Yeah, I did it the right way. I did it the right way. So anyway.
That's not the right way. You would have succeeded.
Apparently not.
Unfortunately, her lightsaber wasn't big enough. She only had Yoda's.
So she says she attempted suicide the right way, and she's.
Nope.
I'm not saying that you should kill yourself, but I'm just saying empirically you're wrong.
Absolutely.
Like here's
You
the
failed
thing.
at another thing.
But yeah, that's like if I said I shaved myself clean shaven
In Minecraft
last night. Like, what are you fucking talking about, Shanny? You didn't do it the right way because you're still alive, you fat fuck. Like what?
Well, I mean, in a lot of ways, she's dead. I'll give her that. You know, I mean,
yeah,
just
slowly
look at her.
with the fucking morbid obesity, she's killing herself.
Trying. Just would not cut through.
I think my
someone who
lightsaber theory is pretty correct now.
seeks death cannot die.
Did she just say that she just couldn't cut through?
Yeah, she didn't have enough sharp enough blade to get through the hide.
The layers of fat. She wasn't able. Okay, never mind. This is gonna get bad if I keep talking about her suicide.
And I
attempt.
wish
Never
I
mind.
could die. And I cannot. Because I don't want to be on this earth anymore. Because you people suck. Every single one of you. You suck. You're mean. You're selfish. You're vicious. You're cutthroat. And you'll do anything to try to go and get attention. Even putting someone down to get fucking attention from someone. This is why this is happening. Do you not see this is massive human karma being
I
smacked
see a massive
right in
human,
our
all
fucking
right.
faces because of how cruel we've been to each other? We all fucking deserve this. Every single one of us. Every single fucking one of us. Good that God is finally judging us. Good. And using our leaders to help place his judgment upon us.
God's like, why are you
You
saying
want
it
this
like
world to be better? I kept saying love, love, love. There's a banner, love.
Were you
with,
saying
you
that
know,
when you
first
beat the shit out of your husband?
No. Baja blast, blast, blast.
That would have made it more interesting, though, if she just kept repeating the word love over and over again as she was beating him.
All I wanted was a Baja Blast.
Corinthians on it. You know, it's on my channel. Been talking about love for a really long time and how important it is.
For a long time.
But now it's like, you know, I just
Was it
look at
love
the
when you
human
called
race and I'm
G-Man
like,
the
you guys
N-word a
have
bunch of
no
times?
you have no love in you anymore. Just no love. No love. You wonder why you're fucking dying. It's because you don't love each other.
That's it.
You couldn't do anything to help your fucking neighbor. No, we got to take care of ourselves, man.
That's also how you kill the Mothman.
Wait, when have you taken care of anyone that isn't yourself, Shanny? And you don't even take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. You got to start with number one, yourself. When is she ever taken care of herself in any way at all whatsoever?
Well, we saw her bathe.
Filming in progress.
We saw her bathe.
Couldn't help out.
We also saw her put on makeup.
We
saw her put on makeup, you know. One would think she would save time if she got one of those air guns.
Wow.
Help your fucking lazy, condescending piece of shit ass out.
Wait a minute.
Go and
if the blade she was using to try to do that to herself couldn't penetrate her skin, why does she think 5G is?
It's weird that for someone like evidently a razor blade couldn't puncture her skin, but then she tweeted at Donald Trump in response to us making fun of her. So that's interesting.
Go get him, Trump.
$5 from I'm sorry Wilson. Maybe because she realizes that when Rev goes to court for a felony, she'll probably she's probably going to lose her meal ticket, and she doesn't have a fallback yet.
Now those would be some interesting YouTube videos post Rev. Out here on these streets.
Them in the back. The people who help you out, you stab them in the back, you treat them like shit, and you.
We can't stab you in the back. You proved that you cannot be penetrated by no mere mortal knife.
Wait, is that why Rev couldn't get inside?
There you go. He was born of a woman. This bitch is Grendel.
And you tell them they're still not good enough because they didn't give you enough. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Seriously. You fucking Americans. Oh, we didn't get enough. Fuck you. You got something. At least you got fucking something.
That's why she is Japanese citizen.
They didn't have to do anything. They could have just been like, let you fucking die and fucking suffer.
How well do you think that would have
anything
went
for you? But they did. But no, you're still gonna complain even though they gave you something. Ingrates.
I haven't got anything. I still have yet to be stimulated. I blame it for all the anti-Semitism jokes I've made.
Ingrates. So that's why you deserve this to happen. You're all ingrates.
What word is she trying to say? I feel like it's ingrate.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, that's the word.
I feel like she's saying it really fucking weird though.
No, she's actually saying it normal, which is not on brand for her.
Well, she had to save all her G's at the end of the words. So there's one in the middle here, so like another, never mind.
Just go ahead and drop G from your vocabulary altogether.
As soon as you open that cat.
Her favorite word has 2 G's in it.
Yeah.
That's why she saved
That's what I'm saying. She could save up more of those, Just start calling G-Man man. Go ahead and knock that one right out.
I'm praying to Odd.
It was like, oh, thank God. But you're still bashing the president because you're an asshole.
Quit bashing the government.
You've been fighting this shit about the fucking coronavirus since fucking January. January he's been talking about this shit.
Yeah,
no,
he said it wasn't
everyone
a big
decided to
deal
go call the president xenophobic, racist, fucking bullshit. You have Nancy Pelosi in Chinatown. I want you all guys to not be afraid to visit Chinatown. I want you all guys to not to be afraid to go and hug each other and hold each other's hands. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
When she does the cutesy voice, it makes me want to attempt what she attempted.
Yeah.
Our leaders did.
What's that frequency?
Yeah. That's a weird smile.
Didn't do shit for us. All they did was get us in more fucking shit because they didn't want to warn us about this because they didn't want to cause a panic.
Literally
well,
Trump.
What?
Literally
Reality
Trump.
finally hit you. We're all fucking dying.
Oh, dude, she got a couple more that are like growing on the top.
Yeah, what is going on?
The hairline.
Like, that's not.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure this one right here is a piercing.
That's a piercing.
Yeah.
It's shiny. That's the only way we know.
And I'm pretty sure these ones are new ones that have appeared.
Her final form is just a giant mole. I can't wait to see it.
The one on her nose is also a piercing.
Oh yeah, I knew that one because you always see the shininess, but like this one was weird for a while because it's a brown like diamond or turd, and it looks like a mole.
Yeah, that looks like a growth. It's a bad choice to get facial piercings with this setup.
Shanny is a bad choice.
Okay, Drag, here's a question that I think you can answer. How many G-mans does it take to fill Shanny?
Depends on his stroke game.
I mean, look, I took that to mean literally her ingesting him.
Nope.
But I mean, if you went there,
nope.
So, you mean her cavern?
Yes.
Okay. So I've not seen G-Man's penis.
Aw.
Yeah, but
he would have showed it to you.
But he's a skinny black dude, so we're gonna give him non-European standards. All right. So we'll go with about 9 inches. How about that?
Wait, are you embracing my retard dick theory?
You know what? I'm embracing it now. So I think
you know my retard dick theory.
That doesn't work because we've met Prudent.
2 G-men. I think
he's
two
better
G-men.
off using one of those blue barrels.
No, Prudent's an exception. He has a college degree. He's just like way too autistic.
Oh, okay. Buck and Melanoma needs some glasses because he said at least her hair looks nice.
No, sir.
It smells like fucking someone's mustache.
Whatever True uses for his hair, Shanny needs to use it for hers.
Some Pantene.
Yeah, Pantene something. Get that shit luxurious.
She should go on a little bit of a moderated diet compared to TE. Like, don't go on the fucking.
He's doing the crack diet.
Fire Club diet. Like
Pantene Extreme Odor Blocker.
Hey, Shanny, don't worry. If you do go on the crack diet, it's not a big deal. You're already losing your teeth anyway, so.
Yeah, she doesn't have any teeth to lose.
I don't know, man. That bottom row is looking pretty good.
We're all fucking dying. We probably all have cancer. That's why they're checking all our genes. Why do you think they're checking the genes, folks? Certainly not a virus.
Folks.
Virus isn't gone in the genomes, dude. Viruses are microscopic. You can see them under a microscope.
Drag, have you ever heard of a retrotransposon?
Yes, I actually have. It's I remember there's a lady that actually discovered this shit in fucking corn or some shit like that. It's weird.
But you know what that means? How did retrotransposons get into our genome?
Retrotransposons?
Yeah. Pretty easy question.
I like the indie transposons. I'm not really big into
Oh,
retros.
it's about ERVs and shit. Yeah. No, that's
what a
ERVs have been like for
retrotransposon is.
tens of thousands of years. Of fucking creatures that eventually became our ancestors had them.
Yeah, the viruses inserted their genetic material into our genomes, and we still have the remnants today.
Like they've always been here. I mean, she's obviously gotten, one of the herpes simplex viruses. I'm not going to say which one, but it's like it still happens. It's not anything that's uncommon.
But did that come from Chief Pringles can?
You know what? It could come from a lot of surfaces. It can be transferred.
But something tells me that she's not exactly
clean.
You can't see this shit under the microscope.
As she is with food.
Look at this fucking face. Jesus
I
Christ.
feel like I would text this to Rev and just say, like, you've been presumably inside of this.
Maybe. When you hear there's a 2-for-1 special on McDonald's.
Maybe she pissed on him again.
A 2-for-1 special is perfect for her and Rev. So she'll order a 2-for-1 special. He'll order a 2-for-1 special, and she gets 3 meals, and he gets 1.
You can see it through the genes, which means something. It's radiation. No.
I'm sorry.
Drag, why aren't you on camera?
Because he's radiated.
I was doing something. So
something.
Something. No, boo boo. That's not how that works. If she would have went like here's where I thought she was going: sun, corona, plasma, Bernie, UV radiation, cancer-y radiation. Okay, all right, Shay, we're all gonna die. Like I would laugh, but she went in a completely separate. She's throwing in everything. You just say, fuck it. It's something. I don't know.
To be fair, this looks like a headshot out of Fat Weekly.
I was gonna say it looks like she's doing a cover band for Tenacious D.
Dude, she does look like Kyle Gass.
Holy fuck. Well, you can't unsee it, folks. There it is.
Hear that oil.
Folks.
Oh man, you ruined that.
No problem.
So you guys are saying this is just a tribute?
Pretty much.
Okay, gotcha.
No, let's not think about that. Everyone, their exosomes are going crazy right now. We're all in a stressful fucking panic, which says something.
That's not how
Radiation,
exosomes work.
low level
Everybody's
radiation
plasmids are just going crazy.
Is it
man.
the
I
sun
don't know.
particularly? It may not. It may have been just Fukushima finally hitting us.
Flexing that Japan.
If you're in
No
Japan,
one looks healthy.
Figure it out. The black is working on it.
So, if Fukushima is in Japan, what do you mean it finally hit us if you're not already in Japan?
She flew over the wave and then she landed in Japan, and then the wave's now hitting us. It's like a tidal wave. Kind of like when she jumps in a pool.
Not only that, but does she think that windows and doors are going to protect her from that level of radiation?
She doesn't use Windows. She only uses Mac. For any whiskey snobs out there, Henry McKenna single barrel is fire. So
I've been drinking Angel's Envy. I'll pour another glass. It's good.
Healthy. No one feels good. Everyone feels exhausted. Everyone feels like they're
I'll drink SoCo.
Going to die.
God, you are white trash, Billy.
I know. What's up? How you doing?
And there's still idiotic people trying to cause some fucking
You know what? I'm gonna
bullshit
buy one of
drama
those fancy ass
over
sifter
some
bullshits
fucking
and put
bullshit,
SoCo in it just
or
to
try
piss
to
you off.
start some kind of trauma onto someone.
I mean, you're the
or
one
do
that has to
something
drink
cruel
the
to
soda.
someone when everyone's
I'm fine with that.
fucking dying. You know what, you motherfuckers? You
know, my friend
people
got
out
a
there
blumpkin
trying to
when he
start
was
trouble with
drinking
people, trying to hurt people,
You have
trying
weird
to harm
friends.
people.
That
while
sounds
this
more
shit-
entertaining than the Shanny video. I'd rather hear the story.
Yeah.
So you know
my
someone
story?
who actually got a Blumpkin?
He didn't
Yeah.
actually get a Blumpkin. He just claimed he did. He was blackout drunk on SoCo.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
he tried to get a blowjob, but he couldn't
Hi,
get
Mark.
it out.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's just awkward. Like I'm shitting. Like I don't want to get hard and shit. Like this is nasty. I don't know who comes up with this stuff. I'm like, just
Look, that's what he chose to brag about, and then he vomited on my parents' couch.
so that's nice.
It's good people.
That guy's gonna be a psychologist now. I'm just saying. Think about that the next time you see a therapist.
What? I'm on the fucking toilet right now because that's where you.
Speaking of, God, dude, the second you started talking about bumpkins, I knew what video was up next. And I was like, skip.
Plop. Here that is.
Trans fucking zishin.
Dude, not while I'm drinking nice whiskey. I can't spit it out, but I don't want to drink it. Like, is she on the shitter right now?
Yeah.
Indeed.
So Frank,
Look, you can see the rag.
So Frank, instead of joining the call like an adult, wanted to say that he has a Slipknot whiskey. Are you entertained or upset?
A what whiskey?
Slipknot, the band. I pushed my fingers into my eyes. Corey Taylor.
I guess that's a thing I know about you now, Frank. I don't really know how you want me to take that. I don't know if Slipknot makes some dope whiskey. I know that,
They don't make dope music.
Yeah, it's true.
We should focus on the one thing first. Kind of like when Domino's started making subs, and you're like, you didn't nail a pizza yet, so.
I actually had a conversation with the same person who did a power hour with champagne.
Uh-huh.
She also was saying, I don't know what my favorite pizza is. I can't decide whether it's Papa John's or Domino's.
You shouldn't murder her.
Why would Papa John's?
Right in
ever
traffic.
be in the discussion for anyone.
Even Papa said their pizza's bad. He had 30 pizzas in the last 20 days, and he said they all sucked.
And he was sweating profusely.
Dude, they're both terrible. But this is also a girl that had the taste to do a power hour with champagne. And I explained what that was to Drag last night because he didn't appreciate it. Drag, what were your thoughts?
This white people shit. That's like, I'm just let her.
She's not white. She's Mexican.
She's Mexican. Oh gosh, she's been hanging around white people. God damn. Oh,
Yeah, she has been hanging around white people.
Oh man.
Dude, she went to fucking Boston University.
Do Jews count as white now?
Boston. When it counts.
You know, deserve me to belong in right now is the fucking toilet. So I just ended up having a funny conversation with an FBI agent, and he was laughing hysterically because apparently you making calls to the
Miss Melanoma says Metallica has whiskey now.
I do.
Why can't you guys just buy normal good whiskey? Why you gotta be weird about it?
I don't know why you had to bring like
and I realize
overrated bands into this.
Saying that makes no sense, but
yeah, please stop bringing overrated bands into whiskey unless it's like
just get good whiskey. Good whiskey. Here's whiskey recommendation: Basil Hayden's Rye. If you live in California, fuck you, Natasha. You know what you did. Fucking Basil Hayden's Rye, fantastic bourbon, obviously a rye. Should be on sale in all Vons in California. It's on sale where I got it. Fuck you, I'm Jewish. Go fuck yourself.
He got a deal.
Solid. If you're going cheaper, Eagle Rare. If you're going with Irish whiskey, personally, I think you got to go with a Jameson. Go with the Black Barrel. It's a little bit more sippable. If you're going Scotch, there's so many out there.
Wait, would you say once you go black, you'll never go back?
I mean, unless they want a better credit score. But I forgot what I was going to say. Point is, drink normal good whiskeys.
She's a manager at a liquor store. Thanks, Buck. All right.
The FBI over
Buck's
me
wife
talking
or
about
girlfriend
Nancy
or whatever that is.
Pelosi. Well, it ended up making him crack his ass up. So the FBI agent that investigated me was cracking his ass up due to what I was saying. And he did say out of his own mouth, you did not commit any crime. So
right.
I'm going to step back down on the toilet. So
you
Mr.
can't
Mark
stand more
Weiser
than
and
2 minutes.
everyone else that called.
No, she cannot. It triggers her fibro.
You could tell she had just walked to the toilet at the beginning of the video because she was like really fucking winded.
I remember the other Irish whiskey I was thinking of. Sorry, I'm impaired. It's Bushmills. If you're a Protestant, drink Bushmills. If you're a Catholic, drink Jameson.
Okay, so did you read the Powers thing?
I did. I don't know Irish whiskeys very well. I just drink either Scotch or bourbon.
Thank you, Buck. All right.
Called the FBI.
And with this mustache,
thinking
it's only
I was
bourbon.
such a threat. You failed again. I'm sorry. You failed at getting me in trouble with the law. Once again.
So why was the FBI calling her? Does anyone remember?
So remember when she was making the death threats to Nancy Pelosi?
A little bit.
Yeah, people were saying that they were tagging like the authorities and whatever. Supposedly, some folks actually reached out to some FBI. Supposedly now one of those agents reached out to Shanny and explained to her the situation. And so this is her response to Mark Weiser, one of the people claiming that he spoke to an FBI agent.
I love the fact that she's talking about how she's totally not in any kind of trouble with the law, but she has like upcoming court dates and shit. That's pretty entertaining.
Her and Rev do. Like, it's like, okay, like, come on now. We can look this shit up.
So, sorry about that. You failed.
Fuck?
So,
what were the dates on these videos?
enjoy trying to find.
Oh, these are all pretty recent.
Like in the same day?
Yeah, because of the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
that pause game with the teeth, immaculate.
It'd be a double for Rev's sister.
any more sinister things that you can call the police with. Oh, by the way.
She looks like she's in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they have to make that like weird black teeth.
The FBI noted in their notes and stuff about you guys and the harassment
No, they
you've been
didn't.
giving me.
Notes and
So
stuff.
enjoy those calls. So okay, everyone, I'm standing in line right now. I'm about to meet freaking Trisha Paytas. I'm so excited. Like my
Wait, is this Shanny?
This is years ago. This is about
Yeah.
two
This
and a half.
is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She looks so much thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 2017 when she first started living with Rev. Wait till you see Rev. Like, she wrecked this guy.
Well, yeah. I mean, we did see the fucking Wet Brain Chronicles. And also, tequila recommendation.
Okay. Wait, give me a second. $5 from the random FBI agent Shanny spoke to. It's true. We
Really?
laughed about Pelosi. It was really funny, but we ended up dropping the charges and canceled her court dates.
It's got Nancy Pelosi as the thumbnail.
Oh my god.
You people are
You're
fucking
wrong
amazing.
for that.
That's
tequila recommendation though for those in the chat.
We're only gonna take those from Xavier. Sorry.
Very good. And Milagro. Both are very good tequilas.
This looks like one of those fucking like dating app photos you see a bigger girl take when she.
Yeah, this is like this. I gotta tell you, from my years on Tinder, drag, this is a fat bitch avoiding fat angle right now.
But you know what?
I'm having a horrible hair.
I gotta say, she looks way better than she did. Fucking like, and that's just sad because this isn't a good look.
No.
She's not.
I'm so nervous. Jason, though, he looks black.
Dude, Jason, you've aged like 18 years.
I told you.
He looks like a drunk on date.
This looks like actually, drag. I want to firm that up and let my mustache do some of the talking. This is when you take your cousin to the prom because no one else will go, and he's just out to lunch.
I'm so nervous. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to bow down and say queen? Am I supposed to like? I don't know. Oh, my queen. She's almost there. This is the most amazing thing in my entire life. I think this is the best day of my life. This is like better than having babies. I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
What's some shit like that?
Wait.
Yeah, she had kids at the time.
One
Yes.
of her kids is struggling with suicidal ideation. And
They matter.
Meeting some random YouTube hoe is better than having kids.
Yep.
Baby's her. This is like. I'm about to meet her. I'm about to meet my queen. And I got a nice, cute little bag. Isn't that adorable? Oh my god.
VIP bag.
That's a
What do
VIP
you
bag.
fucking talk? Like you get one of those shitty bags whenever you sign up for those dumb packages. My dad's really into Bruce Springsteen, like an unhealthy amount, which I have thoughts about. But
Hey, so is my lesbian aunt. So
yeah, I bet your lesbian aunt has about as much testosterone as my dad.
probably. That says more about him than it does about her, though.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm placing her. No, you're missing my point. I'm placing her above the Nick Suter category.
That's not hard to do, though. Like you
My
do
dad
one
is
push
far
up
above
and then you're
Nick
past
Suter.
that. Like
My
Burnt
dad is
Toast
far
can do a
above
push
Nick
up right now and have more testosterone than Nick. So it's not.
Look, I'm saying I was being sarcastic, but I do think that your like whoever's fucking girlfriend is more masculine than Nick Suter. Okay, back to the point. Whenever you go to one of those things, like they have a thing with each band member at Springsteen concerts, and my mom got it for my dad for his birthday. And so we went and we got one of those shitty ass bags. They're not special. They cost like $1.
It's an awkward pause.
Okay. So $5 from Who's Your Buddy? What is happening? It sounds like she's meeting the Dairy Queen manager.
The actual Dairy Queen.
$5 from the random FBI agent Shanny spoke to. We are well aware of the thumbnail, Burnt Toast. We'll be in contact soon over the phone because that's how the FBI contacts people via phone.
That's Ron.
So Ron.
That is in trouble.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Okay, I'm going.
They show
I'm going.
Rev
I'm
again.
going.
I want to see Rev again.
I don't know. I've never seen this video.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Teary-eyed. That's awesome. Okay.
Show Rev. Come on, he's
oh
right
my
there.
gosh, she's so pretty.
Okay.
No, she isn't.
No, that's objectively not true. Let's see what's next.
Wow, look at that tooth.
Let me tell you, little Gen Z.
Feel the words
about age phobia.
That's Luke.
What?
Hide your daughters.
That was it, huh? And back to this
thought
shit.
it would be appropriate to be sitting on my
Why
toilet
do her kids have to be in those?
while telling you folks this horrendous
what was
shit
that?
Why
that I have
again?
to tell you. And I can say, I can verify this 100% that McGraws are assholes and uncaring and selfish because I myself am a fucking McGraw. So, folks, while I'm on the pooper right now, let me go tell you the full story of the McGraws of how selfish they are.
I think she coughed over a plop sound.
Guess that
That's what
part.
that was.
Dude, the elbows being like sucked in.
She looks so much fatter than she did at the fucking Trisha Paytas concert.
This is way newer.
A lot of money will do.
That's when it all went downhill.
And
I
yet
wonder what her
says
she
she's
spent.
lost 200 pounds.
I wonder what she spent her stimulus check on.
Jeez.
Food. It was probably food.
all he wanted was a Baja Blast.
She sent all her $1,200 to Grubhub saying, "Please reopen my account."
Fucking McGraw. Phil fucking McGraw. Little note, my father's name is Joseph Philip McGraw. Yes.
So that means fuck all.
It is in my blood so much that I can tell you and verify for a fact that every McGraw is like this. So Phil McGraw decides to go on Fox News and says that only 2 to 3% of the kids are going to die if we reopen the schools, so we should reopen them. Only 2 to 3% are going to die? It's not that much. I mean, come on, we can afford it. I mean, we have to. I mean, the psychological implications of children being homeschooled is terrible
I thought that
to
was
their
Dr.
psyche.
Oz.
They're homeschooled by you, bitch.
Didn't she just say that she wanted everybody to die?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. So $2 super chat. Rev's face is the toilet she sits on in these videos. So that's Ron. I wish I didn't have to read that.
Yeah, but then his mouth would be full. You wouldn't get the yes.
Say that to all the homeschooled kids out there and all the homeschooled parents who's been doing it and really haven't been affected through this whole coronavirus. And
Yeah, you got to talk to them, not me. I haven't been doing it.
Because they're at home with their parents, avoiding you dumb liberal shitheads.
What?
The guy that said it on Fox News probably was what were they called again? I think Republican.
Does she have to brace herself on the wall while she's shooting?
Yes, and obviously to get up too. I'm waiting for her to push her arm through the fucking wall and next to her neighbor. Let me borrow a roll, please.
She doesn't have the handrails, you know.
Yeah, she
Or a
broke those in the
hoist.
first week.
Does anyone have any one of those extra like cherry pickers you do for like car engines? It would be needed. That'd be dope.
You know what I find interesting is that she bought all those clothes and yet she only wears like the same 3 outfits in all of her videos.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, those could be like well-needed tents for people right now.
Masks, even? Well, no,
I
never
know, right?
mind.
No, you don't want
Not
a
if she's
cat
wore 'em-
piss mask. Fuck you.
Not if she's wore them a single time. They're disqualified.
Ew.
But let me just tell you, the reason why Dr. Phil said this is because McGraws are uncaring, selfish assholes who only care about themselves and not anyone else. Not even particularly their own family members. That's the thing how McGraws are. They don't care about their family members. They don't talk to their family members. They don't ask how their family members are. They completely ignore them, which is why Dr. Phil doesn't realize who I am, because he himself is another selfish, fucking uncaring McGraw who...
What?
Wait, what?
That's the only
Is Shanny
reason.
related to Dr. Phil?
Probably fucking not.
Yeah. There
She
you got it.
thinks that everybody with the same last name is related.
And they all bear the same characteristics.
And I know because I'm related to them.
Well, Drag's real last name, there are a lot of people with that last name. It's Dickmeister.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everyone has the last name Dickmeister. It makes a hard world for Drag.
family members. Like all the other fucking McGraws. They don't give a fuck about their family members. They just fucking ignore their family members. Just
Like what you're doing.
Literally,
just
your mom is
barely
on
talk to
YouTube, like following you around. So we have proof that that is false.
each other because that's just what we do in our fucking dumbass family. And if someone dies, we'll do the fake little, oh, boo-hoo cries, and then secretly within ourselves we tell each other, haha, I'm glad they're dead because they were fucking assholes. Because like I said, McGraws are assholes and always have been. Uncaring, selfish assholes.
I'm pretty sure that's probably just you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're just projecting this onto him.
Yeah, like everyone else is like, why is she smiling?
Which is why I've been put
Not a
away
good decision for her.
from the McGraw clan, probably permanently for life, because they, again,
God,
are
her hair is so
uncaring
deep.
assholes who really just care about their own little
That bathroom
personal
smell like cat
circle,
piss and
which
fucking
only
juice.
devolves to only 1 to 2
Do they
people.
still have the
because
cats?
I don't know.
Is that blue cow still behind her?
You know that they named their black cat Watermelon.
Yeah. I mean, they're not necessarily classy people.
How do you have a racist cat?
I'm pretty sure of the. I'm not. I'm not even gonna go there. Go ahead.
that antisocial. Who cares if 2 to 3% of our children are gonna die? We need the money, man.
Now
We
she
need
cares
the
about
money
kids.
because money is more important than the lives of our children now.
Money is more important than your life.
So Dr. Phil only gets paid whenever kids are in school?
Yes. Now catch me outside.
Dr. Phil could give me a negative penny, and I would choose that over your life. Like literally, I have to pay Dr. Phil a cent.
This joke is probably going to offend your lab mate. Fun fact, right before Hitler killed himself, he changed his last name to Egroff.
I mean, that's just awesome.
Sure.
Isn't that lovely that we know that, and Dr. Phil, that the lives of our children, it's typical McGraw. I mean, how many abortions are under your belts, McGraws? I know for a fact it's a lot, because you're an abortionist fucking name family.
Because my parents tried with me.
How many family members? How many family members?
One too many.
One not enough.
God, she really does look so much fatter.
But having this blood in me and being rejected by the McGraws, I may say that the McGraws are assholes. And this is why Dr. Phil said what he is, because the McGraws are abortionists, they're assholes, they're liars, they're cheats, they
How is he co-signing from the other room? Did y'all heard that, right? You all heard it.
Yeah, I did.
Literally co-signing.
Yeah, abortion.
Well, Drag, you've been married and you supposedly have a reasonable marriage. I'm sure that whenever you take a shit, you need your wife to be within earshot.
At all times, she better be, because if I yell and I don't hear her fucking howl and respond, I'm gonna come out with like just the shittiest ass and the shittiest attitude. Let me tell you.
Check out Shanny's teeth.
No, what teeth?
The front two, the chiclets.
The two trying to run away.
I see some butt cheeks.
They lie to people. They
She has a
hide shit
makeshift
from
ass
people,
on her
even their
chest.
own family members, because they just don't want to get in trouble. Well, guess what, selfish McGraws? It's going to get a lot worse for you, and a lot of our family members are going to die because you didn't care about the 2 to 3 people, or 2 to 3% of children that are going to die for reopening the schools. Thank you, Dr. Phil, for showing what my family name truly provides. Uncaring, unnatural hatred for your fellow man. Thanks. And for the fellow other McGraws out there, you can go fuck yourself too, because I'm not part of your family anymore, and I don't like you motherfuckers.
She must have saw something from one of her sisters on Facebook.
That's how fucking stupid you are. Just
Jesus Christ.
Age phobes.
Oh man, are those bleachers? Are you inside a high school, Wern?
Feel the Wern, man.
Or like he calls it a buffet.
Wern.
Classes, bigots. My Gen Z queens. I would say my Gen Z kings, but you're not hooking me up with the Gen Z queens. I've met a lot of you around the world that are like, oh, you're 40 and you want to date women that are like 18 to 24. There's nothing wrong with that. They bring up your past with the whole thing downtown 4 years ago.
What was that?
Shit happens, you
what
know?
was the whole thing downtown 4 years
You
ago?
remember when he was trying to pick up the 16-year-old barista?
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of made news, and people.
Well, she's legal now, so stop complaining.
Yeah. Oh, I can stalk her now, and then no big deal. But yeah, so he's now. I think he's moved his age up just a bit, and so when chicks go, oh yeah, you're that guy that was trying to be a fucking pedo. Yeah, they're kind of not any longer interested if they were. So, women and standards, right?
Selfish McGraw was my second choice for a handle. Thank you, Buck Melanoma.
Can we just pay a woman just to jump on that grenade?
No.
Hell no.
It wasn't illegal. If I was in your town, I would hook it up. I see that you're trying to be a good person and keep yourself, and you do good deeds every once in a while. You walk around and you pick up litter, you prove that. You give food to homeless people.
You prove
Wait, is
that
this
you
thing?
can pick
Is this
up
how
litter?
he thinks that you just get gifted a random woman? Like if you pick up so many things of litter and give so many homeless people food, that
you put kindness tokens. No, you got to put in kindness tokens. Okay, like you see her fucking walk into the store. You go, hey, I could buy you some fruit. Want me to buy you some fruit? You buy her some fruit, right? Look, you get 2 kindness tokens there, right? She wants to go see a movie. Hey, I like seeing chick flicks too. 5 kindness tokens. You get up to like 50 kindness tokens.
These are very specific examples, Drag. Do you want to tell us something?
I'm just saying that's how it works in the real world.
Oh,
okay. And you do it right now, right now, right now, right now.
Right now.
Oh, is that guy?
Is
yes,
this is him?
Yes, this is the Wern.
Oh, okay.
That's sad.
Well, you're generally a pretty nice guy. You're probably more a Casanova with women than I've ever met. Well, have you seen the conversations that I have with women? Well, then you don't know how I talk to women. If you're a Republican, don't ask me questions. If you're a Democrat, you probably don't get it unless you're for Bernie Sanders because you're there with your classism. Like, oh, I don't want to hang out with you. You're poor, kind of thing, and that happens to so many people.
Wait.
It's like, oh.
Did he just say that Bernie supporters are the only people that get laid who are Democrats?
I don't like that's.
No, he said Bernie supporters don't like the poor.
What?
His definition of rich is anybody with a job and a debit card. I'm not kidding.
Okay, that was my question.
He calls people that the bourgeoisie is what he says.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of rich 60-year-olds out there. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. So, Drag, I was on a family Zoom call earlier today where there were precisely 3 different Jewish lawyers on the call.
I'm so shocked. I'm surprised.
They could answer this question. They could answer the super chat. Von Helton's Children asks, so if someone got busted asking for naughty pics from someone they thought was underage years ago, it's forgiven. Asking for a friend.
If you didn't know, then it's fair, right? If you do know, like Warren, and you're looking for that, then that's what we got to start calling police.
Right now.
Like right now.
I was gonna say that my Zoom call had a better legal team than Steve McCrae.
It's not hard. No.
Oh, you're friendly, but you don't want to hang out with people who are poor. You don't want to hang out with people outside of your own generation. You'll discriminate me because I'm Generation X. Then I look at the fact that you're for Bernie Sanders like I am, and it's like, would Bernie approve of the discrimination? Why are you a cockblock? At what point do you understand that I just would not want to talk to you?
Political ideology, so we should fuck.
You have to give me the pussy. I'm a Bernie bro.
Is this the white man?
Drag, I've told you about the guy in my grad program who wrote on his Tinder profile, I consider myself a feminist.
Yeah.
You have a big house, you have parties all the time, and you know chicks, but you won't let me talk to them because...
You look like a pedophile.
But you want to talk to me and be nice to me because... Listen, guys, I'm not going to die for you. As soon as you leave me on scene, this is what's going to happen.
Oh, shit, no.
Shanny, for Christ, here you are. Know that your sister from another mother and father. Well, we have one father together because, everyone else rejected us. But anyway, we're so like Jesus in that way, always being rejected by mankind.
Stop it, man.
Anyway, you're right. People aren't questioning what's going on right now. I have a very clear indication about what's going on in the world right now. And I can surely...
What is Sam's opinion about unlicensed non-Jewish lawyers?
I mean, I thought you were just going to say non-Jewish lawyers.
Yeah, there's unlicensed there.
But, no, I'm kidding. No, don't always go with a licensed lawyer. They have to pass the bar. Simple as that.
Would you prefer them to be kosher?
I mean, look, I'm not saying you should prefer a Jewish lawyer. I'm just saying, like,
do you want to win?
I would like a black starting power forward. That's all I'm saying.
It's in the genes.
Tell you the reason why I'm telling people to stay indoors is to protect themselves between getting in trouble with the government. I'm so sad we don't have
sports.
To
that's a rock.
Maybe getting this virus, to dealing with people who could possibly become violent due to the circumstances right now.
There's that shirt again.
You mean like you?
I think it's just wise to stay indoors. Plus, also, that sun going on right now, I think is a little bit more healthier for people to stay indoors. Now, I was going to go and give you some money, but I didn't see any Cash App thing in your little description of your video that you just made. so I was gonna help you
Is
out.
that a
but
piercing or a mole?
I don't
on
have
the
your
right?
Cash App, so we can't help you out.
Like right
because
lip
that
in the
family
herpes
does need to
spot.
be fed.
Is that a piercing or a mole?
But if you
On the left or on the right? Under her
On the
lip.
right.
On the right,
Right
under her
in the-
lip
in
is
the
a
herpes
piercing.
area.
Is a piercing.
That's a piercing.
That's the brown piercing we were talking about earlier. We saw it when she went at a weird angle.
It's not just the whiskey. That looks like a mole, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
bad
okay.
choice to go with brown. Buck Melanoma said unlicensed and uncut.
could do that for me.
Snippity snip. It's getting
I
pretty
don't know why
brisk
you
in
know
here.
the status
I
of
will
your
say,
lawyer.
Rand, no. People aren't questioning what's going on.
You get it, Sam? I said it was getting brisk in here.
Yeah, it was a brisk joke.
Yeah.
They are obeying orders. And
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this time, you
brisk joke.
probably should, because
You're a brisk.
if you haven't noticed, things are getting a little bit more authoritarian.
That's
which
close.
means
I don't fucking
one
care. I'll
place,
fucking
one
mispronounce
thing.
it. Fuck
Jesus
it.
is
You
Do
and
my
your
thing.
fucking illiteracy,
Satan's
Bill.
all riled up and like,
Dude, you are like
and
You're not my
Harley
real
Glass,
dad.
Always
like,
Sunny.
What?
hoorah,
You are like Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Thank you.
before his
How is this white trash?
end. You know what I mean? People are too ignorant to question it. Things now they want.
All right. GTV.
All right.
You got the last 4 seconds of that 3-minute
All right.
video.
Really? Really? So that's what we're supposed to react to. Fuck you, Billy. Come on.
I downloaded was there.
Did he take it down?
Maybe.
Oh,
He's-
wow.
He's probably taking it down because he realized the green screen was up.
Was it now?
Yeah.
Look, it's on the GTV.
And they pretty much had me out
What the fuck
all
is
day
this?
and about all night. It just really gets old when
This
you're
targeted.
literally still.
Yeah. This is targeted individual.
Still a little couple updates
Yeah, there you
of
go.
the never-ending hell that life is as a targeted individual with the vandalism and the theft. I was forced to buy last week. Sweetie took some of the tax money that we've got saved to buy me some tools that I had that I needed to buy from the other things that got vandalized. I had a brand new drill that was vandalized and got tore up. So that and
Had to buy a drill to fix the drill.
my sawzall walked off, so I had to get one of those. So I bought the cheapest pack I could for like 3 of them for like $120, which they're cheap tools, but I had to have them. I knew I had this box of sawzall blades. This thing was completely full of sawzall blades. Full. I could not find this thing last week at all. Sweetie and the boys on the back porch yesterday, and it's sitting right on top of the shelf, right there in plain view, as usual.
So one of your
with,
kids stole it.
One wore out blade. When this thing was completely full, mind you. Completely full. One wore out blade.
Okay, these underpants gnomes are getting kind of ridiculous.
I think things are bleeding over here. Were those the razors that Shanny used and failed in her attempt?
Yeah,
So there's just one worn out blade left.
Who knows? Like what?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Billy, why is your lookalike so stupid?
Let's go back to our favorite place.
Oh, here you go.
Fuck you.
Always.
I don't want to go to his favorite place.
Oh, look
Can
at
I-
his floor. Mom,
Can I-
every once in a while.
Target individuals have problems with dirt.
The
Dude,
dirt is
this
stalking me.
explains the fucking, like, what was it, fleas? This explains the fleas.
Oh yeah, in the bathtub.
Yeah, because is this Shanny's bathroom?
He has a wife and kids, by the way. There's a woman willingly having sex with him actively while he does this. Just keep that in mind.
Willingly?
Well,
how sure
Maybe not at first, but when that Stockholm syndrome sets in, it's easy sailing.
You mean once she feels the word?
That floor looks like it hasn't been mopped in a long time. That's so gross.
Yeah, this is This is as gross as shit. They mop this floor as often as Shanny washes her hair.
Yeah.
To be
If only
fair,
his floor was
mopping a
targeted.
floor is way easier.
Another time you see all that water there, that's all coming from the toilet, which is still leaking 6 months later.
Then fix it,
supposed to
motherfucker!
fix this toilet.
I fixed it, but the government fucked it up
Let's
again.
move on to the
Oh, you have the grossest kind of toilet seat imaginable.
Ew, it's wood.
You see the bucket right next to it that they were using while it was not in operation?
never-ending flea problem. Everybody, spray bleach down the drain. Spray bleach. Yep, bleach has been sprayed. Let me get the little bug
And
tester
there's
for you so you
the
can see
fleas
it.
again.
Oh my god, there's so many
Jumping everywhere.
You just
Fleas. Yep. So we sprayed bleach, poison, bug bombs, anything you can imagine. We sprayed.
You have
and
super
still
fleas.
Fleas everywhere.
I just think this is a new round of fleas.
Just so.
Does he have pets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so more than likely they're coming from his pets.
No, because that's not possible because his pets. That's it.
Targeted individuals have this problem. You see, people go into his house, and they cut his pipes because he's checked it. He's been a plumber for about a few years now. Okay, he's fixed these great pipes, and they keep cutting and putting fleas in there. They want to drive you crazy. That's what they want to do.
Is that you?
Targeted individual.
You didn't throw any fire bombs.
Never ends. Constant. See?
So basically, because he's an uncleanly, unkempt motherfucker, this somehow means the government's out to get him.
Yes.
Here, so
Oh.
all the way around the rim.
Oh.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
See with the floor's all black? Why? Because it's rotten. All that is rot. The toilet's starting to sink through the floor now. But,
Holy
what are we supposed to do
shit.
about that, right? Still trying
Holy
to get the landlord to
fuck.
come out and fix this.
Can you
That's
imagine
not
taking a
possible.
dump? Whoa.
Targeted individuals have
Whoa.
problem with mold and mildew.
Can you imagine just taking a dump and falling through the fucking floor?
That kind of reminds me of a video that me and Sam and Drag watched.
From this
Looks like Shanny's crack.
crap.
There you go. There you go. You nailed it.
Oh.
That's all around that.
Wait, so they bathe in black
Anyway, deal with
mold
that.
and
Also, still waiting on my lawyer to do the paperwork to get my motorcycles back.
There's a lawyer testing him.
It's one of those lawyers we were talking about earlier, huh?
Uncut.
Never ending.
The thing about black mold like that is that it will make you, like if you inhale enough of the spores, like I've heard that it does make you have like weird dreams and makes you kind of paranoid and stuff. So I bet you all of this is because the spore count in that house is off the charts.
No, he's targeted by the U.S. government.
Right.
Because, yeah.
He's so important.
Out there that again still attacking me for being crazy. The problem is that these people don't read the comment section. They don't go back to the other videos showing proof of what I'm talking about. They never research because they come here for shits and giggles. They can just come over here to.
Buck had the same idea. He said, "Damn, burnt toast beat me to it."
The day is coming quickly, guys. When I reach
I'm one of those people who leave comments that he's talking about. I just make up shit. You put it in all caps.
It's gonna happen. I feel it coming. I have put this urge off for so long. It's been so long since I got to hurt somebody, and I'm really tired of the constant barrage of attacks.
That's a creepy
especially
thing.
by the crack stalkers. I've had the same.
I'm not so sure his wife
jackass
willingly
buzzing my
lives there
house
now.
For 6 months, and I'm over it. I am absolutely over it. Not to mention, of course, I know you can't see it under there, and it's kind of pointless trying to, but all new stains in my home. We left the other day. We all got a chance to leave the house for a little bit.
Pointless has never
stains
stopped you
are all over the
before.
floor
Let's
again.
hear it.
Stains that were not there when we left, but magically there when we get back home.
It's like your
and of
cat
course, I'm in
pissed on
middle
the
of trying
floor.
to edit another video, and it's shut this computer down 3 different times again. Shut down my computer. Again.
You have a shitty
Never
computer.
ends. Anyway, pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for your perps.
play for the fleas in my bathtub.
Guys ever had this happen? Look at this. This is what they're doing. I'm trying to upload a video, and this is what happens. Look.
You probably have Windows 10, you idiot.
Anybody else's computer do that?
Yeah, pretty much everyone's computer's done that at one point in time.
That's what mine does. I went through here and I took off so many videos. I cut the cord on probably 90% of my stock that I had stock videos built up that I never should have got rid of the proof of what's happening to me, just to open it up so they couldn't say there was something wrong, that there's no storage space. So here I am trying to upload a video, and I'm sure it was just about done just now, and then they just turned the whole computer off. This is what they do. I'm shocked that I actually caught it. I caught it another time, but I wasn't thinking, and I erased the footage from the last time this happened. And remember the last time I told you about this, like 5 or 6 times, I would start to upload a video and walk off. And within 10 to 20 seconds, it'd shut the computer off. But never before has it made that noise. So,
there's your problem, you buying an HP.
This is the perps telling me that they don't want me posting. They don't want me putting any information out. That's why I've had to do it from my cell phone, which I hate. It's not the quality that I want to be able to give you guys, but...
Oh, yeah, the quality we're used to.
Nothing I can do, folks. And then there's people out there, oh, your computer's not hacked, it's just junk. Well, your computer,
yes.
You just don't know how to run it, really?
Also,
I'm
yes.
sitting here watching...
Yeah, you probably have
News
malware.
Now Houston.
Whoa, look at that.
Wait. Rewind a second.
So which one of the 7 dwarves is this?
This is conspiracy.
Paranoia.
Paranoia.
Oh, your computer's not hacked, it's just junk. Well, your computer, you just don't know how to run it, really? I'm sitting here watching News Now Houston, and it just...
Wow.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
You guys remember who News Now Houston is?
Oh, man. That's Warden, isn't it?
That is Earl David Warden.
It's the pedophile. I mean, alleged pedophile, confirmed rapist. I mean,
that's an honorable man, guys.
Honorable man, David Earl rapist.
Wow.
That's
Earl David rapist.
Fuck you, Pew. I swear to you, fuck you.
It's zapped.
There's a hint for everyone who said he was honorable.
The devil's not going to stop these people.
It was Steve McRae.
I'm dead. And they're going to do all they can to shut us down. Listen, guys, the video I'm posting isn't really... I mean, it's an update concerning the issues we're dealing with today in today's society in America itself, but they don't want me talking.
Really,
they
does
shut
this
me down
encourage
any
your
chance they
beard
get.
from
So
growing
keep
at any
fighting.
level?
No, it kind of makes it shrink up.
This guy's got a
It's
straight Disney
hard to say, so
copy.
pray for me, pray for my family, pray for your perps. Always pray in Jesus' name. I love you. Jesus loves you too. See ya.
And that confirms the amount of videos I have this week.
That confirms it.
That confirms it. Oh, that was awful.
That wasn't as bad as Shanny porn. That's the standard that I have right now.
How do you enjoy the Shanny, like basically about a popper mole like portion?
It was weird when it was pulsating. Am I the only one that noticed that it was pulsating?
It may have moved.
Ew.
Who just saying ew? Oh, okay.
Ew.
Right.
The Blackman.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming around. It's been about 2 hours, so that's perfect. Burnt Toast, since you're the one that hasn't been here ever, you want to share out your channel and stuff?
Sure. I'm Burnt Toast. I do like weird comedy commentary and music videos on Lola's Cows. I just kind of have fun, so hope I make you laugh. And I'm on Twitter @BurntNow, and I'm on there a lot. So check out my channel.
Please do subscribe. Drag, you got anything to chill out?
No, tip your waitress. Don't make excuses when you're trying to do shit in life. Just do it. Do it. And yeah, that's about it. Assalamu alaikum and shit.
Peace and Maranatha.
Yeah, your beard's not at that level yet.
What about you, Sam?
I mean, I guess I don't have anything to shill. This mustache and facial hair was a choice. Not a choice that I'm proud of, but we all get bored during quarantine. So
$5 from
shit with your poorly groomed facial hair if you can.
Thanks,
That's
buddy.
what
$5 from Fun Helton's Children. If targeted citizen needs to get rid of videos, our dad has a link that can destroy hard drives. He might charge a fee.
Well,
Bran, can you do our normal stuff?
Of course. Yeah, I see. I don't know if I have to refresh here, but I see not the amount of thumbs up that this content should have. I mean, come on. We haven't we suffered enough? So leave us a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications because you want to know whenever this shit goes live. You can't miss this. Also, yeah, check down below. Lots of links if you want to support us. If that's something you can do currently. Actually, I don't know if the links are there or not. I'm looking at it and I don't see them. So fuck Frank. But are they there now?
No, probably not.
Okay. Well, maybe they'll be there soon. If not, there's other videos that have these links on our channel. That yeah, if you want to support us, if you're able to, that'd be fantastic.
And Buckle Melanoma wants to know how he sends a tribute to you, Burnt Toast.
Onlyfans.com/burnttoast.
I'm guessing that's not the right answer.
Hashtag
I don't know.
Sexy for Christ.
I'm assuming follow her on Twitter and
Yeah,
talk to her on
just
Twitter.
sub to my channel and follow me on Twitter.
Or that, yeah, you can do that. That's probably the easiest. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on again. Drag, Burnt Toast, Sam, the Jew, and Bran. And unfortunately, Sam's yeast mustache was here today. Remember,
Black people do code.